Good afternoon, Ghana. It's 12 o'clock. Time to reach for mobile water. Mobile water, unique in every way.
Citi Prime News at 12 midday. Updates you on all the running stories and connects you to the newsmakers.
Citi
News.
It's midday. Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to the Citi Prime News live on 97.3 FM. We're coming to you from a studio at number 11, Dr. Martin Loop in Adabaka here in Accra. My name is Caleb Kuda. Coming up, Ghana's November inflation falls to 6.3%, lowest level since Consumer Price Index rebasing in 2021.
Year-on-year headline inflation for July 2025 was 12.1%, representing a decline of 1.6 percentage points from the June figure of 13.7%, marking the lowest since October 2021.
Also coming up,
spare part dealers have been disappointed by you. You disappointed them, you know it.
Meanwhile, Bosokai spare parts dealers discredits the claims of Minority Leader Alexander Panyomakin.
We, the industry, we are happy about this current administration. We are so grateful to John Dramani Mahama. We wish him to do well, to do more for the spare parts industry. We are denying any claim by Honorable Panyomakin that we are disappointed in this administration. We are not disappointed. We are that happy.
Still ahead, minority slams government over hikes in utility tariffs, predicting more increases in the coming year.
Indeed, by March, depending on the economic factors, we should expect another increment.
And later, members of the Technical University Senior Administrators Association of Ghana, TUSAG, at the Kumasi Technical University, abandoned post over delays in payment.
So if you enter into an agreement with someone and you fail to do your part, the other person has the legitimate right to do anything that he thinks can force you to do your part. And that's just what we are doing now.
We are live across the country on all our partner stations in the Western region. This is Premier 100.5 FM, Sky Power 93.5 FM, Beach 105.5 FM, all in Takrady. In the Bono region, we are live on Greener 95.9 FM, Sunyane. This is Orange 107.9 FM in Kumasi. In the Ashanti region, in the Volta region, Holy 98.5 FM, Aplau. This is Dasuma 99.1 FM, Yendi in the Northern region. If you're in the Upper East region, you're listening to us on Word 88.3 FM in Zuarungu, Mike 105.3 FM in Navarongo. In the Upper West region, this is Boogly Radio 88.6 FM in Wa, and around the globe, we're live on citinewsroom.com.
Citi Prime News at 12 midday. Updates you on all the running stories and connects you to the newsmakers.
Thank you for choosing us. Let's settle for details of our stories now. And Ghana's inflation rate has fallen to 6.3% in November 2025, the lowest level since the Consumer Price Index was rebased in 2021. This marks the 11th consecutive month of declining inflation. Government statistician Dr. Al-Hassan Idrisu attributes the drop to broad-based improvements in food and non-food prices, as well as more stable market conditions.
Inflation has dropped to 6.3% in November 2025, the lowest since CPI rebasing in 2021. This marks the 11th straight month of decline and reflects a sustained improvement across multiple components of the CPI. Food and non-food inflation are both easing, though food inflation is easing faster, with food dropping from 9.5% in October to 6.6% in November, whilst non-food fell from 6.9% to 6.1%. Goods and services inflation continue to slow, although goods inflation is slowing faster. We've seen goods inflation actually moderate from 9.3% in October to 7.3% in November, while services fell from 4.6% to 3.8%. Inflation for both locally produced and imported items are trending downwards, though that for imported items is actually falling faster.
Dr. Al-Hassan Idrisu is government statistician. Now, the Abosokai Spare Parts Dealers Association has dismissed claims by Minority Leader Alexander Aponyo, marking that its members are disappointed in President Mahama for failing to scrap import duties on spare parts. It noted that although duties remain, recent measures, including Citi appreciation and removal of COVID-19 taxes, have eased business pressures. The association urged the public to ignore any false impressions. Before that, let's hear the Minority Leader Alexander Aponyo speaking in Parliament.
They were going to take away taxes on importation of spare parts. What have they done about it? In your 2026 budget, you said nothing about it. The Abosokai spare part dealers have been disappointed by you. You disappointed them, you know it. If you are really interested in taking away taxes, there are huge taxes that you imposed when you were first in office far back 2016. You should deal with it. Don't get up and introduce these small things, and then you are interested in the PR, the optics.
Minority Leader Alexander Aponyo marking there, however, head of communications of the Abosokai Spare Parts Dealers Association described the comments as misleading, insisting that it has expressed no such concerns.
President Obama said then was, when you get a note, his first 120 days, he's going to make sure the policy rate will be reduced. And indeed, he has done it. He's going to make sure the dollar will be stabilized and the Citi will be appreciated. And he has done it. He said he's going to make sure e-levy will be abolished, and he has done it. COVID-19 now 2027 budget has captured it. So clearly, I think traders and inflation will come to single digit. He has done it. So clearly, the business community is so happy in the sense that we wish President Mahama to do more. So even on number for Nyamakin, 2017, then they were in a position. They rather promised with the spare parts industry. When they took over from President Mahama to 2017, Frata said, this goes to my friends at Abosokai, import duty on spare parts abolished, but they rather select a few items of it. So they are the same people who disappointed spare parts industry in 2017. Benchmark value was introduced in 2019, but instead of 2017, 2018, they couldn't do it. So we, the industry, we are happy about this current administration. We are so happy, we are so grateful to John Dramani Mahama. We wish him to do well, to do more for the spare parts industry. We are saying that we are denying any claim by Honorable Fonyamaki that we are disappointed in this administration. We are not disappointed. We are that happy.
That was the head of communications of the Abosokai Spare Parts Dealers Association, Techi Ado. Deputy Ranking Member on Parliament's Energy Committee, Collins Adumaku Mensah, is calling on the Electricity Company of Ghana and the Ghana Water Limited to improve service delivery following the approval of new utility tariffs. Electricity tariffs will rise by 9.86% and water by 15.92% from January 2026. Speaking to Citi News, the Fijai Kwabre North MP says consumers deserve better service in return for the upward tariff adjustments.
So this ECG increment of 9.something% is just to deal with the utilities capital requirements for the period 2025 to 2029 or 2030. Yes, what this means is that between this period, they are not coming back to us to request for another increment in tariff to take off capital expenditure. However, if you read the release, Ghanaians should brace themselves because this has nothing to do with the quarterly adjustment. Indeed, by March, depending on the economic factors, we should expect another increment. So this has nothing to do with the quarterly adjustment that takes place every quarter. This is just the major one that we do every 3 to 5 years, and normally to take care of major capital expenditures. If you read the statement from PRC, they talk about mini grids, off-site areas where it's very difficult to reach. Government is rolling out, and in the budget they did indicate that they are rolling out some mini grids installations. So yes, ordinarily, any Ghanaian will not be excited about an increment in tariffs.
Collins Adomako Mensah is Deputy Ranking Member of Parliament's Energy Committee. Now, Ranking Member of Parliament's Roads and Transport Committee, Kennedy Osei-Nyako, says the Finance Ministry violated the law by failing to release road fund allocations for 2025 despite statutory levies being collected. The Achim Swedro MP says the situation has left many contractors unpaid, forcing them to halt projects funded through the road fund. Speaking in Parliament, he urged the Finance Ministry to immediately release the outstanding funds to resume critical road works.
We realize that zero releases were done for the road fund. Nothing has been released to the road fund. And
what do you mean by that? Is it in respect of 2025 or?
For 2025.
Okay.
No single release was done to the road fund. And I was hoping that the Minister of Finance was in the chamber. I have to draw his attention to that. It is against the law. It is against the law. He cannot collect the levies and keep it without giving to the ministry to pay contractors. There are several contractors that have done several jobs that the ministry needs the money. So he cannot collect the road fund levies and keep it and not release anything. As of September, he has not released even a peso, a penny to the road ministry. And I think it is important that I draw the finance minister's attention that he's breaching the law. And he has to take a cue and ensure that releases the money to the ministry as early as possible so that the minister can pay those contractors that have worked under the road fund project that they need their money so they can go back and continue with the project.
Ranking Member on Parliament's Roads and Transport Committee, Kennedy Osei-Nyako, there. Meanwhile, the minister responsible for the sector, Gavin Zagboja, assured Parliament that the validation of road fund certificates will be completed by the end of the week, paving the way for the release of funds to contractors.
The money allocated for a road maintenance trust fund. Mr. Speaker, it is out of prudence that we decided that let's do the right thing. Indeed, when the Auditor General carried out validation of the certificate we came to meet, indeed, they discounted many of them. We saw a situation where one certificate was almost recycled between road fund and GOG. It is just important that we do these things. So as we speak, this week will be the end of the validation of the road fund certificate. The projection is that before the end of this month, the allocation made to road fund under the 2025 budget will be disbursed to for road contractors. So, Mr. Speaker, there's nothing in terms of mixed presentation in terms of those things.
Minister for Roads and Highways, Gavin Zagboja, there. The Colleges of Education Teachers Association of Ghana, CTAG, says its nationwide strike will continue until further notice. This comes despite a request from the Education Ministry for the action to be suspended while the government works to address their concerns. CTAG began the strike on November 24, accusing the government of failing to fully implement the National Labour Commission's 2023 Arbitral Award. President of CTAG, Maxwell Bunu, tells Citi News the association has had no further engagement from the ministry.
So when we had a council meeting on the 28th, that was a Friday in the evening, council unanimously kicked against the request from the minister that we do not want to suspend this strike, and then when issues have not been resolved, then CTAG will come back into the news that we are on strike. That CTAG is not strike happy, and that they are tired of embarking on strike, because when we go on strike, a lot of work pile up and we have to come back to do. So if we are on strike, let's wait for the issues to be resolved, then we go back to work. My brother, you realize that even when we met the minister, he instituted a committee to look at the three issues that he had approved, and they asked that we should put the figures together so that he will have a fair idea about the total amount of money involved, so that he could talk to the Minister for Finance for the money to be released. And that letter was supposed to be signed, a copy given to us. Since the time we left there, as I speak with you, we have not been seeing a copy of that letter. We haven't received it.
Maxwell Bunu is president of the Colleges of Education Teachers Association of Ghana, CTAG. You're still listening to the Citi Prime News live from our studio at number 11. Dr. Martin Loop in Adabaka here in Accra with me, Caleb Kuda, still ahead. Members of the Technical University Senior Administrator Association of Ghana, TUSAG, at the Kumasi Technical University abandoned post over delays in payment. Stay with us.
Citi Prime News at 12 midday. Updates you on all the running stories and connects you to the newsmakers.
This Christmas Eve, skip the ordinary and step into the extraordinary. Welcome to the Situation All White Party 2025, where the music never stops, the energy never drops, and the fun never ends. Celebrating grand style with great music, irresistible food, and an atmosphere that screams good vibes only. Date 24th December 2025. Venue Good Park near the Accra Mall. Time 8 p.m. till late. Dress code, it's an all-white affair. Get ready for electrifying live performances from Kofi Kinata, Perez Music, Inchin Chin Band, and DJ Mingle. Wear your best all-white fit. Bring your dancing shoes and let's light up the night together. Book your tables now. Call 0205-973-973. It's Christmas Eve. Don't miss it. The Situation All White Party 2025 is powered by Channel 1 TV and 97.3 Citi FM, and it's proudly sponsored by EcoBank, Bethel Logistics, and Hallmark Cafe.
The winning season is back, but this time I am collecting the wins like jollof at a wedding. The luckiest season 3 is here. Your chance to flip your luck or maybe your bank account too.
2 easy ways to join. Dial *712#. Hit 1 to buy for you or 2 to gift a friend. Feeling lucky? Pick 1 for a random number or hit 2 to choose your own. Pay with mobile money. Done. You're in.
Or go to the luckiestafrica.com, click community tickets, choose your number, or let the system do so for you. You can buy a ticket for your boo or your favorite barber. Pay with Momo or card if you're abroad.
1 ticket could turn your 1 Ghana Cedi into 500 times more, and the whole community could win 10 times over.
Dial *712# or log on.
Let's get lucky together because luck is everywhere.
Play responsibly, not for persons under 18 years. This promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform.
Citi Prime News at 12 midday. Updates you on all the running stories and connects you to the newsmakers.
Thank you for staying with us to some of the stories now. And senior administrators at the Kumasi Technical University have abandoned their post as the Technical University Senior Administrators Association of Ghana begins a nationwide strike. The action follows a 17-month delay in the payment of their one-time research allowance despite a July 2024 agreement. Offices responsible for processing admission letters were empty when Citi News visited the school. Chairman of TUSAG, Akwesi Safo Ajuman, says members will only return to duty when the allowance is fully paid.
They were supposed to pay this, and yet it has not been paid. Although it's a one item, but the base of the group, they are demanding for it. It's an agreement. It's a condition that we signed, and the document is here. So if you enter into an agreement with someone and you fail to do your part, the other person has the legitimate right to do anything that he thinks can enforce you to do your part. And that's just what we are doing now. We are on strike to press home our demands for the government to pay the one-time research allowance. Because it's sad that we sit down, we enter into an agreement, you tell us that you pay us this amount, and more than a year, you've not done your part.
Akwesi Safo Ajiman, Kumasi Technical University local chairman of TUSAG, Staying with education, because academic activities at KJB Asato Senior High School have returned to normal a day after fire gutted the boys' dormitory. Firefighters responded quickly but faced logistical challenges in containing the blaze. Investigations are underway to establish the cause. District Chief Executive for KJB, Dr. Isaac Assam Suraj, reviewed that the school had earlier reported faulty electrical issues but would await the outcome of the probe. He says the assembly is seeking support to rehabilitate the damaged dormitory.
I had contacted an expert to look at it, and then they rewired the place. So they were in the process of that when this incident happened. And clearly we can't put our fingers on anything now, because at that time the students were not there to say maybe they were doing some other things with electricity or some other source of fire and so on and so forth. So currently that was what happened yesterday. So after the incident, we met the school authority. There is one Get Fund boys dormitory under construction, which is almost completed. So we cleaned up the place and moved the affected students. 2 dormitories were affected, so we moved the affected students to house them there. So we're going to push to see if we can get a new fire tender or get our old one refurbished. The old one, it has been working for so many years now. It looks too old. So
that's Dr. Isaac Assam Suraj, KJB District Chief Executive. A member of the NDC communications team, Hamza Suhini, has questioned the University of Ghana's decision to maintain its admission cutoff points for the 2025-2026 academic year. He says the decision is unacceptable given the sharp nationwide decline in WASSCE performance, especially in core mathematics, where the number of passes dropped from 3,500 at 305,000 last year to about 209,000 now. Speaking on Channel 1 TV's Breakfast Daily Show, he urged universities to be flexible in light of this year's results.
Our universities, they need to be flexible. I agree with Dennis when he makes the point that, look, it is possible that this could be as a result of things not related to the students themselves when it comes to their performance. And there are instances where students will even call for remarking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We need to understand that the University of Ghana's decision not to raise the cutoff points will be problematic.
Yeah.
Because these guys have written. It's not as if they have not passed. The pass mark is what? No, if you have 24, you have passed. If my memory serves me right.
Yeah, but that's what it is. So that's what it still is.
So that is what it still is.
Yeah,
but
so
University of Ghana, institutions like University of Ghana can say that our cutoff point is 8.
So they should take it 40?
No, I'm not saying they should take it 40. Our cutoff point is 8. It doesn't mean that from aggregating 9 to 24 have failed.
Oh, no.
Exactly. No. So I'm saying that instead of the cutoff point being aggregate 8, in certain courses, University of Ghana should take cognizance of these figures and possibly move it from aggregate 8 to aggregate 10.
Absolutely.
Hamza Suhini is on the NDC's communications team now. An aide to former Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Dennis Miracles Abuaje, is urging President Mahama to reject calls to terminate Zipline's contract. He argues that critics misunderstand the essential services Zipline provides. Speaking on Channel 1 TV's Breakfast Daily, Mr. Abuaje cautioned the president not to bow to political pressure or procurement interests, insisting that drone delivery services remain critical to Ghana's healthcare system.
President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Mr. President, do not listen to your health minister. Do not listen to what your party people are saying. Do not endanger the lives of your citizens. Do not risk it simply because of propaganda, because of politics, and probably because of procurement interest. And now listen. We need to establish certain facts. And of all the things you will discuss this month, trust me, none is as important as Zipline.
Really?
Because if you understand what Zipline is and understand what Zipline does, you would realize that it is something that we should not even be discussing it and treating it the manner in which we are right now.
Aide to former Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Dennis Miracles Abuachi there. Now, the National Service Authority says it will shut down its registration system on Friday, warning that nearly half of this year's deployed personnel have still not reported. The deadline was extended to allow more time for online registration, but compliance remains low. Deputy Director General of Operations for NSA Fuseni Donko, in an interview with Citi News, accused some personnel of deliberately avoiding the process in an attempt to later pay to change their postings.
What is happening is that most of the people who have been deployed, they look at where they have been posted to, and they are reluctant to go and register or validate. So they take it now, and they now go around trying to change where they have been posted to, because they feel it's not convenient for them. One, some feel I don't like the place, so they want to change it to where they prefer. But forgetting that this is a national service and not a convenience service. So I don't know why all of a sudden people will get posted to places and they decide we don't like the place, so I want to go and change it. I want to go and do reposting. And that is upsetting the system. I said earlier on, by Friday, we are locking the system. If you've not reported, it means your national service this year will be deferred to next year.
He further noted that all outstanding postings to be made for this service will be completed by the end of this week.
Anybody who is awaiting postings will be posted. They don't have a problem. Maybe you delayed in your name change, you delayed in your date of birth, yes, they will be catered for. Those who have been posted and they go to the agencies, and the agencies give them a letter that this place is full, so go back to NSA for reposting. They will all be taken care of. Our postings should be completed by the close of this week. There wouldn't be any deficit again.
Director General in charge of operations at the National Service, in fact, Deputy Director General for Operations at the National Service Authority, Fuseni Donko. The new patriotic party, NPP, will soon launch its revised constitution after delegates approved 54 out of 56 amendment proposals at the July 2025 National Delegates Conference. Key changes include expanding the party's electoral college to include former officers and government appointees, and restructuring internal organs to make some positions elective rather than appointed. Party officials say the updated constitution aims to strengthen internal democracy and enhance transparency in leadership selection. Speaking at the launch, General Secretary of the party, Justin Frimpong Kodia, stated that the amended constitution has expanded the electoral college to curb the issue of apathy, which affected the party in the 2024 election.
We all know that one of the reasons why we couldn't get the needed votes to win our elections was apathy in our party. And it also stemmed from the fact that there were several former party executives who felt that they were neglected because they were former executives. But in our current constitution, I'm proud to say that we have expanded our electoral college to make room for former party executives, at least at the constituency, regional, national level.
And this afternoon, we will launch the amended Constitution 2025. It is a singular honor and privilege, speaking for myself and the members of my committee, that this constitution, amended one, will stand the test of time. Many other proposals came, and naturally, other party members were worried that theirs did not find favor. But it is so with all other constitutions. It is not everything that will reflect. It is the core, the really core values of our party, which definitely matter. But I can say for myself, and the generality of us all gathered here, that the significant landmark in this amended constitution has to do with the progressive limited expansion of the Electoral College. This has been the bane of the party. Most of the party grassroots supporters thought they had been sidelined. But now the college is expanded, and we are looking forward that by the year 2028, we will get to Professor Michael Kwei's one man, one vote. I think we deserve to applaud ourselves at this stage. Yes. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my task is done. We will launch our amended constitution, and I invite the following persons to join me do the launch. Let me invite our chairman for the launch event, Right Honorable Professor Michael Kwei, to join me here. Yes, Mike, Prof, down here. No. Let him stand. No, here. Our acting national chairman, Dankwa Smith Bute, please join us here. The general secretary, and of course, my good self. We also invite the leadership of Parliament. The leadership of Parliament, Mama Pat, the Rosalinda of our time. And now there's gender bias. So we'll also invite the former Chief of Staff, Honorable Akosua Frema Ose Opari. Honorable Akosua Frema Ose Opari. No, And then our chairman of the Council of Elders, Honorable, now Dr. Hackman Owusu Ajiman. So, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, we launch our amended Constitution 2025. DJ, give us our party song. DJ, what are you doing? DJ. We are the new patriotic party. We are the new patriotic party. The elephant is a winning symbol. We shall win to save Ghana. The elephant is a winning symbol. We shall win to save Ghana. We shall win. Let us sing, please. Henry Quante, sing. To save Ghana. Henry Quante, the elephant, speak, sing. We shall sing to save Ghana. It's a winning symbol. We shall win to save Ghana. Yeah.
Are you ready to wave your flags? Are you ready?
She radora. She radora. Okay, members, you can take your seats. Now, now I invite the members of the launch committee. Nanabi, Eben, please come. Nanabi, Eben, Sandra, Betty, Idi, where's Idi? Sandra, Betty, Idi, join us here. And Antoinette Tibudakon. Be so. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the amended Constitution, fresh. Please take it around and let them see it. Let them see the Constitution. The amended Constitution. Now, okay, please come, Nanabi. Eben, please come. Betty, where's Betty? When I mention the name, then you take it. When I mention the name,